The modern age has painted the only place you can get fit is the gym.
Okay.
And it's all muscles and six packs.
Correct.
Building muscle is one aspect of fitness. How flexible are you?
Who is muscle for? Is it for the man or the woman?
Muscle is for everybody. People don't understand is men and women are wired differently when it comes to muscle building. It's very easy for a man to build muscle because we have what we call testosterone. It's very important for a woman to have muscles, but your muscle can't be as big as a man. Instead, you will love your body when you have muscle. When you build muscle, when your cardiovascular health is okay, your body will thank you at old age because muscle slows down aging.
Okay.
When you set goals, it should be according to your lifestyle.
And what role does it play in health? Hi, my team just pointed to me that more than 50% of you who watch our videos are not yet subscribers. Please, we'd love to encourage you to subscribe. It is how YouTube recommends more of this video to a bigger audience and more people like you. So do us this favor by subscribing today. Thank you for that. I hope you've done that. Coach Timmy, welcome to the Ulab show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for coming to our show.
Thank you.
But I want to start this way. Coach Timmy is a fitness coach, specializing in helping you lose those stubborn belly fat, improve mobility and strength, train for health and longevity. So today he's here to help you find out how you can become fitter or stay healthy to pursue your wildest dreams. So Coach Timmy, I'd like to start this way. What does it mean to be fit? So when we say, I have to be fit, what does it mean to be fit?
Okay. Let me start off by asking you a question.
Okay.
If you were asked to run for 30 minutes, would you be able to do that?
Maybe not on a stretch. Maybe for in
short breaks
of
but
10 minutes.
For you.
Yes, in 10 minutes. Yes.
Okay. So basically, being fit has to do with your internal organs, your heart, your cardiovascular system, your lungs, and everything. And your mental health also. And your physical health. That's just basically fitness. Are you fit mentally, internally, and physically? So I asked you, can you run for 30 minutes? Most people can't. So that's it. That's fitness.
Fitness is my capacity to balance mental fitness, balance physical requirement for health and what I do, and also balance whatever is happening in my inside, right? Both the systems and organs. Okay, interesting. Does it require so much to be fit? Because most of the time we think it's a struggle to be fit. Does it require so much of effort, putting in all the work we do, going to the gym, to be fit? Does it require so much?
No, it doesn't. You see, before technology and blue collar jobs came in, parents were farmers.
Yes, sure.
They go to the farm, they dig, they uproot, they clear, they carry. So their lifestyle helped with their fitness. But right now, you drive your car to work, enter the elevator, you are in your office, AC, you sit down 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, you come back, you are home again, you sit down, have your meal, watch TV, and you're off again. The same circle repeats itself every day. So you're not doing anything physically challenging. So that with time affects your health. It takes time to show up, but it affects your health gradually. So you have to adjust your blue collar work with fitness. It might not necessarily go to the gym. Like you said, does it mean going to the gym? No. The modern age has painted the only place you can get fit is the gym. And it's all muscles and six packs.
Correct.
No. It's not all that.
Okay.
You can take a walk.
Yeah.
You can play with your kids.
Okay.
You can play ball with your kids, have a play date with your kids.
Okay.
You can go to the club.
Okay.
Scratch out the alcohol.
Okay.
You can dance.
Okay.
Get good music. You can dance.
Mm.
You can swim.
Okay.
You can walk your dog.
Okay.
I'm just taking basic things that you
simple
do.
everyday things anybody can do.
Okay. You can do that every day and your body will thank you for it. So it's not necessarily going to the gym and hitting a PR or squatting heavy weights or something. So you have to, are you an athlete? Are you going for a competition?
Okay.
No, it's a lifestyle. So you have to pick up activities that are friendly to you.
Okay.
I have people that go to swim on weekends. They go to swim, not just going to the pool to dip yourself, actually going the stretch of the pool. Yeah, it's a very good cardiovascular activity.
Okay.
I have people that play football, they like ball, they play football. I have people that play long tennis, even table tennis.
Okay.
Those things, they look very little, but they are physical and they're challenging.
Okay.
So it's not just the gym.
Interesting. And health and fitness is one of the top ranking resolutions of most people every new year.
Yes.
But still, most people start off motivated, that in a short, just maybe in a few weeks, so many people quit on their health goals. So from your experience as a coach, what's the psychological reason behind this? Why people self-sabotage their health goals? And what is one thing you think we can do to stop that so that we can stay consistent with the goal all through the year?
Okay. New year, new me.
Yeah. New year, new me.
It has always been a trend.
Yeah.
Every year. It's not bad, but the truth is people set unrealistic goals for themselves.
Okay.
Yes. They want to be like size, you're from a size 13. You say you want to be a size 8 by the end of January. How did you get to this size 13 in the first place?
Yeah, that's a nice question.
Was it 1 month? It didn't take you 1 month to add those weights.
That's a nice question.
So you should be realistic with your goals. And one other thing people do is comparison.
Okay.
They compare themselves with people that have been putting in the work over the years. It's a good thing to have mentors and mentees, but you just have to be realistic with it. Okay. How long has this person been going to the gym? How long has this person had an active life?
Okay.
You're just starting. So you have to be realistic. So people don't actually, like we in the fitness space, we don't really tell people the truth. You understand? When people ask me, how long have I been working out? I don't even have a straightforward answer to that. I'll just be like, on and off. I always start with on and off because you can't be 100% all the time. It's on and off. There are sometimes you're free, you can do this, you're strong, you're financially okay for gym subscriptions and all that. So there are sometimes that it's down, you are occupied with something else, family, work. So you're not always at the gym and you are not always working out. There are times that I've not even worked out for a whole year.
Okay.
Yes.
A whole year.
Yes, a whole year. I didn't do anything active.
But you're still fit.
So, then that year I wasn't fit. My body was telling me. I felt bad, but I couldn't help it.
Okay.
So you can't be 100% all the time. That's what people don't know. So when they set those fitness goals, they feel if I miss today, that means the whole thing has scattered. No, take your time. You can miss some days, but just don't make it a habit.
Correct.
Don't make it a habit of missing your routine and all that, or breaking your routine. They say a habit takes 99 days to build. January is just how many days. So give yourself some time, be consistent with it, and I think it will grow on you.
Okay, so you're saying most of the time we compare ourselves with people who have been doing it for a long time. So if we practice for 1 month, the belly is still there, the butt is not lifting. We'll just say, man, what am I doing
it's a
here?
Scam.
Let me continue eating my food.
Yes.
And secondly, we set an unrealistic target. So I might be a 15 and I want to just rush down to 8.
Yes.
It's unrealistic within a short period of time.
No, it's not.
Okay. And those routine, just like you said, for a period of 1 year, you couldn't catch up with some routine, fitness routine.
Yes.
But at some point again, you picked it up because somehow it's been in your consciousness.
Yes.
Some people are constantly busy, very busy. They have genuine reason to be busy.
Yes.
They have work they do, so maybe they wake up by 4 in the morning to just getting ready. Imagine someone living in Lagos.
Yes.
Okay, he's up in the morning by 4, prepping himself or his children to catch up with boss early. So he comes back very late. Okay, what can he do to be fit? Maybe from the design of his work to basic simple things he can integrate within his work and lifestyle to be fit. Yes.
So first things first, he just has to set realistic goals for himself.
Okay.
For him or herself.
Yeah.
Set realistic goals.
Yeah.
And with your busy schedule, you can also incorporate fitness.
Yeah.
Like, you're living in Lagos now.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to wake up very early in the morning.
Yeah.
Obviously, you sleep early. You have to sleep early.
Okay.
You can't be waking up early in the morning and you tell me you're waking up you have to wake up 4 a.m. and 1 a.m. you are still awake scrolling on your phone. No. Okay. You have to meet up that 8-hour sleep time. Okay. So if you are waking up early, sleep early. Okay. That's one.
Okay.
Now you're going to the office. You're going to be in the office for 12 hours or so.
10 hours, 8 hours. Yeah. Okay.
So make it a routine that, okay, if you're driving to the office, when you get to the office, park far away from the entrance. You walk in.
Okay.
That's few steps. Those few steps you take.
Yeah.
You walk in. Instead of using the elevator,
you
use the stairs. Those little activities are counting.
Mm-hmm.
You're introducing your body to something different.
Okay.
So instead of sitting down all day on your system and all that, get an elevated table. You stand.
Okay.
And do your work.
Okay.
Not just sitting down. You stand. So some people go to the extent of getting this yoga ball. There's this very big ball.
Okay.
That they use for pregnancy.
Okay. I know it.
Yeah. They get it in the office. They sit down and roll.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that you can work your glute muscles. Because when you sit down all day, they become numb.
Okay.
And it also gives you lower back pain.
Okay. Those rolling balls
on your
glutes.
Yes, you can get it in your office.
Okay.
I'm sure someone comes into your office and they see that they will be impressed.
Yeah. so what's going on here?
Yes, and it will just be a room for small talk.
Yeah.
So you
correct.
educate people too. So, and also, okay, you're already in the office. How's your diet? What do you eat? Do you go and take fast food and all that? Also, watch what you put into your system. How often do you hydrate?
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Those are little things that will help you.
Okay.
And some offices are well equipped that they even have rooms and spaces for you to chill and relax. So during your free time and your office breaks, you can go and do some small stretches. Stretch those leg muscles that have been inactive. Stretch that back that has been working all day. So you have to do these little things and be intentional about it.
Oh, and be intentional about it.
Yes.
I think the key word there is intentionality.
Yes.
So deliberately stand up after it's some time of long sitting.
Yes.
It could be 1 hour, it could be 45 minutes, it could be 2 hours. Just intentionally stand up, walk around, pick something. Instead of taking the elevator, take the stairs, right?
Yes. Instead of calling on your secretary or your assistant to go and help me, you and go do it yourself. It will help you with your movements.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay, let's talk about something else. Everybody wants to. In Africa, is becoming a big problem. When I finished my college, my university, I was very lean. But like you said, with modern life, because your activity reduced. When you are in school, you are doing a lot of movement.
Yes.
But when you start working, you sit more than walk.
Yes.
Okay, so and after a time T, which we don't estimate, it could be 5 years for some, 10 years for some, you start noticing something extending from your
Yes.
Yeah, it's both a problem for man and for woman.
Yes.
So, and it's challenging most time because, like you also pointed out, it takes time to grow.
Yes.
And but the time we want to remove it, but the time it becomes a problem for most of us, we want it to leave us instantly. We just want to let it get out of here. Let's get that. This stomach should just go away. Okay, because it has a long implication with heart health, diabetes, moods, and a whole lot.
Yes.
So, as a fitness coach, what is the reason? Why do you think this stubborn belly fat becomes difficult to go? Number one, and how have you been training people to reduce it?
Okay, first off, I do a brief interview with them.
Okay.
I ask them, how is your lifestyle?
Okay.
What do you eat?
Yeah.
And how do you go about your work?
Yeah.
And all that. Let me know the kind of work you do.
Okay.
Because one thing people don't know is stress is a very big factor. Your stress level if your stress level is very high, your body will start releasing hormones and all that, and that's where those belly fat starts growing.
Okay.
Some people, when they are stressed, they eat. Sorry.
So you're saying that if you are chronically stressed, you can't lose belly fat. That's what you're inferring.
You add weight. You tend to add weight.
Oh, you
add
more.
Some add weight, some lose weight. So it depends on your body.
Okay.
Depending on your body. Some people, when they are stressed, they start going lean. Some, when they are stressed, they would start adding weight. So I ask them, how's your work and all that?
Okay.
Is it family? Is it, because when you're a coach, you still have to be a little bit of a of a therapist.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah,
so you know what you're working with.
Correct.
So I tend to ask them, and most people, it's their diet that is the big issue.
Oh, the food they eat.
Yes, what they consume. They are not cautious of what they put in their mouth.
Okay.
They eat. So most of them say, it's just small now. But that small thing you're eating, what is the calorie count? Most of them, they even go to the extent of starving themselves, which is also a problem. You starve yourself. You eventually eat. And when you eat, what do you eat? So your body, you're putting your body in this panic mode that, there's hunger. So whatever comes in, I'm going to hold on to it. You understand?
Yeah.
So when you do that, anything you put in your mouth, no matter how small, your body holds on to it and saves it, because it doesn't know when next
another one is coming.
Yes. So don't think you starving yourself who's helping you. Of course, you will lose weight, but you're stressing yourself. You become fatigued easily. You won't be able to do things, and it's also affecting your other aspects of life.
Okay.
So you have to be conscious of what you eat. Make sure you eat, but eat right.
Okay.
Check your calories.
Okay.
Your calorie intake from your oil, your your fried chicken.
Okay.
Your akara, all those things.
All those fried things.
Yes, you have to. If not cut it out completely, reduce it, because it's something new to them. So I don't just say cut it out. It will be very hard, but reduce it.
Yeah.
Look for other alternatives instead of taking a rice and salad and chicken. Salad with the cream.
Yeah.
Just stick with your vegetable salad, no cream.
Okay.
Or you use Greek yogurt as a healthy cream.
Okay.
Put more vegetables into your meals. You put more vegetables, because when you eat vegetables, you tend to get fuller, and you feel fuller for a longer time.
Okay.
So incorporate vegetables, hydrate, drink lots of water, because people mistake thirst for hunger. You might just be thirsty. You think you are hungry and you go and eat. Just drink water. Fuel your
body.
People
mistake thirst for hunger. I like that.
Yeah.
So is there any exercise that helps with that?
Yes. Okay. You have to be active. There are different exercises that would help you, but generally, I want to put this out there that you cannot be specific on the body parts that you want to reduce. The fat that you want to reduce.
You can't reduce the belly.
No. People tend to do that when they come to the gym. They'll be like, this is my tummy. I want it to go down, but I don't want to lose my glutes. I don't want to lose my
arm.
Yes, or they say my arm. I want my arm to reduce, but I want my glute. No, you can't do that. It's general. Weight loss is general. Your body doesn't care.
Oh, so if I want to reduce this belly fat, my thigh must shrink a little bit, my arms must reduce a little bit.
Your whole body
has to go down a little bit.
But it's just, and it's your belly fat that is always the last
to go down.
Yes. So when they do all that and they lose weight, but the tummy is still there, they feel like they go and look for quick fixes. All this herbal wanting for this thing, this pill, wanting slim tea and all that. They'll go and look for quick fixes that also increases
the problem.
So exercises you can do. Take a walk. Walk. Be mobile. Walk. You can do core strengthening exercises, especially for women. Their core is always very loose because of pregnancy and all that, the stress on the tummy and all that. So I encourage them to do core exercises to strengthen the core, so that they will be able to have that tightness on the core.
What are examples of this core exercise, please?
There are planks.
Planking.
Yes, planking. Sit-ups. Dead bugs. So there are different exercises that you can do for your core. But exercise has to be specific for the individual, because there are some women that have this diastatic recti that came through pregnancy. It's the rupture of the abdominal because of the too much stretch of the pregnancy. So you can't give those kind of people sit-ups. That has to do with carrying their upper body. It makes the case worse. So you have to be specific. That's why you have to ask questions first. Not just, it doesn't go, the same thing doesn't go for everybody. Yes, so you have to be. That's why I encourage people to research. Research. Make sure you what you're doing is aligned to you. Because we also have different body types. You have the mesomorph, ectomorph, and endomorph. What body type do you have? What an ectomorph is supposed to consume is not what an endomorph would consume. So you have to make your research and
find out your body type.
Yes, so that you work accordingly.
Interesting. So as simple as walking every day, and watching what you eat can help someone reduce belly fat.
Yes. Weight loss is 70% diet. And 30% exercise.
70% up to 70% of what you eat.
Yes. And when it comes to weight gain, when it comes to weight loss, it has to be your food. Your food is a very big factor
in whether you're adding or reducing.
Yes, you want to add. You've gone to work out in the gym. Are you eating properly? What's your protein intake? Because you've ruptured those muscles. Your body needs those more protein to build your muscles. So are you giving it enough? That's why you see people running fast to go and take supplements and all that. And still tell them, supplements, it's called supplements for a reason. It's not food. When you can't meet up, that's when you supplement with it, not actually you taking it as food. So, and even for weight loss, you can't say you burn 500 calories in your workout and go and consume 1,500 calories. You are not doing yourself any good. So you have to eat less than what you burn.
You must eat less than what you burn.
Yes, for weight loss.
Okay, a lot of people focus on just cardio or lifting weight, particularly men. Lots of men do a lot of lifting weight and cardio. But you talked about mobility as a game changer. Can you break down why mobility training is the most underrated pillar of fitness? Why are we not talking about walking, just basic mobility, and we're focusing our energies on other things?
Because it's for the aesthetics. Everybody wants a big chest, 6 packs, big arms, and all that, and we forget that all these things are just one aspect of fitness. Building muscle is one aspect of fitness. How flexible are you? You can go to the gym and do a survey. Tell any muscular guy you see, okay, touch your hand behind your back.
Yes.
And see them struggle. Most of them, so even taking off the shirt when they get to the house, it's a struggle. Most of them are not flexible at all. So they forget the other important part of fitness, their mobility.
Yeah.
And also, with all the weights and all the tension you put on your joints, you still have to stretch them. That's why you see most people are knee pain, shoulder pain, back pain, lower back pain. You understand? So you've been carrying all this weight, but you've not been doing strength stretches and mobility exercises. They will tell you it's in a woman workout. You understand? So they don't incorporate stretches and mobility training to their own routine. They are all about the weights, but on the long run, your tendons will wear out and your body will tell you. You feel it. So you have to beat all aspects of fitness. You have to stretch. When you want to work out, how's your workout routine? First off, you warm up. You warm up your muscles, get good blood flow. Then you stretch. Stretch those muscles. You do dynamic stretches to get that body ready for the load and activity that is coming. Then when you do your workouts with proper reps and form, you do a cool down. Most people don't do a cool down. Once they finish their last set, they are out of the gym.
I think even to me itself, some of this looks foreign. Can you, like you said, warm up?
Yes.
Then for warm up, you do slight mobility and stretches. So can you just be giving us a few examples of these warm up and stretches someone can be doing, so that anybody watching us right now can say, okay, tomorrow morning once I wake up, I'll start with this, I'll start with that. So give us some examples.
Okay, example of a good warm-up is walking on the treadmill. Just walk, no sprinting, no running, just walk. Walk on the treadmill, slow pace. Just get yourself mentally ready for the workout. So that's warm-up. And what a warm-up does for you is get your heart rate to a particular level. Your heart pumps blood around your body. Good blood flow. Warm those muscles. Warm those veins up for the work that is come. So an example of a good warm-up, like I said, is walking on the treadmill. You can skip. You can climb the stairs. Or better still, if your fitness center is close to you, you can just walk there.
Walk to the place.
Yes, for those that are going to lift weights. But if your physical activities like going to swim or playing a game or running, road walk, you can as well stretch your body like this. High knees. I don't know if you know the workout.
High knees. Jumping high knees.
Yes, high knees, jumping jacks. Just anything to raise your heart rate a bit to get that good blood flow before your stretch. So then when you come to the stretch, you have your dynamic stretches. Stretches, that is like a repeated movement, something like this. You see my head that pop? So that's a dynamic stretch. You prepare those you prepare your body for that repeated movement that is going to face when it's being loaded or when you're carrying out your physical activity. So that's your stretch. Then during the workout, proper form is very, very important. Proper form. Then after your workout,
what do you mean by proper form?
Proper form. What I mean by proper form is when you're doing a particular exercises, you have a certain way your body should be positioned to target those specific muscle groups that you are planning to target and to avoid injuring yourself during that particular training. Like example of a deadlift. If you want to perform a deadlift, your core has to be engaged. Your back has to be locked. So that you don't end up carrying the weights with your back and stressing your spine. You understand? So even the bench press, that is very common. Bench press, you have to engage your core and lock your back. That's that arc you see when most people do a bench press. And proper form also, your arm. I see most people, they like holding the bar like this. That's the suicide grip. It's very good and all that, but they tend to put the bar far in and it presses on their wrist wrongly with that heavy load on your wrist. With time, you start feeling slight pain all the way down here. So proper form, hold it. Make sure your arm is aligned
with the weight.
Yes, with the weight, so that you don't injure yourself during and after your lift. So that's what I mean by proper form.
Good.
So then we move to the cool down. Your heart rate is already spiked. You're panting like someone that they chased. You have to cool down. You have to cool your body down. Cool. And it's not just you walking out of the gym. Pick like going back to the treadmill to walk again. Let your heart rate spike. Especially when you've done a very high intensive training. You cool down again. Or you just like maybe do some light stretches. That's the cool down leads to the static stretch. Because after your workout, what you do is static stretch. Like what I did here, dynamic stretch. But a static stretch would be something like this. You just hold it there. Get that stretch. So you don't have to repeat that movement again. So that's just it.
Let me get to another interesting aspect I think is part of fitness, and that has to do with muscle. So who is muscle for? Is it for the man or the woman? And what role does it play in health?
Muscle is for everybody. It's for everybody. Like I tell people, we all have the same anatomy. Women have biceps. Men have biceps. Women have glutes. Men have glutes. So muscle is for everybody, and muscle slows down aging. And people get, especially women, even some men. I see some men at the gym, they make some statement like, why are you lifting this weight as a woman? Do you want to beat a man? That's very wrong. And some women, when they're training, you give them some certain exercise. Like, I don't want my chest to, I don't want my arm to be big. You won't. You don't even if, like what I say, I want you to try. Try and build that muscle. Let me see. Even if you do it for 10 years, it will never be as big as mine. So what people don't understand is men and women are wired differently. When it comes to muscle building, it's very easy for a man to build muscle because we have what we call testosterone. And we are wired like that. We are the protectors. We tend to look big and all that. So a woman, it's just maybe like genetic disorder or something that you have few women that look very masculine. They build muscle, but it's rare. It's a rare case. And others tend to get it externally. They inject themselves to perform better in their specific sports. So there's no way a woman can have big muscles like a man. But they don't understand that it's very important for a woman to have muscles, but your muscle can't be as big as a man. Instead, you love your body when you have muscles. Your glutes is the biggest muscle group in the body. Okay. Your gluteus maximus is the biggest muscle group in your body, and you want a bigger behind, and you're not carrying weight. So how do you want that to work?
You want a bigger butt, you need to carry weight.
Yes.
As a woman.
Yes, you have to put that muscle on that tension. It will grow.
Interesting. And you rightly also put it that muscle is also the organ of longevity.
Yes, it is.
So the longer you live, the more you need it also for stability, for lifting things, carrying things, even balancing yourself.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, your body will thank you when you build muscles, when your cardiovascular health is okay. Your body will thank you at old age, because you look back at those old grannies in the village, and you see the ones that that built their wealth on farming.
Yeah.
And they had pig farms, they had livestock and all that were up and about. You compare them to those ones that were not doing those things, and you see the difference. You say, Papa is 90 something, but he's still working. He's going to look for his friend at this joint to go and gist and walk back. You understand? You see how different it is, because he has gone through physical activities that toned his body, and his body is now working for him. At old age, you see some people, they can't even bend down to pick up stuff. They can't even do their shoelaces. They can't carry their kids at old age. Now, let me not even say old age. That's their late 50s. They're already looking very frail, because they didn't. Their lifestyle was not that active lifestyle that will sustain their body.
Yeah.
So
let's say I'm 35 or 40.
Yes.
And I want to build muscle. So walk me through some basic things I can do as a man or as a woman.
Yes.
At least to get started. How do I start?
You start by starting.
Okay. Okay.
When you start, you pick up the weights.
Okay.
You pick up the weights. Because how does muscle grow?
Yeah.
It's by you putting pressure and the rupture.
Okay.
And your body now heals it back by adding more muscle, because it's like, oh, okay, this muscle can't handle this particular workload.
Okay.
It needs more.
Okay. Add more.
You add more. Your body adds more. You rupture it again. It repairs itself. It adds more. That's how muscle gets bigger. So when you pick up the weights, man or woman, despite your age, pick up the weights. Just make sure your routine is relatable to your goals and your age. You can't do what a young lad is doing, but you can still incorporate. Instead of carrying the 20 kg weights, start with the 1 kg, start with the 2 kg, and gradually build yourself up and all that. So you just start carry the weights.
So are there specific exercises that I must do? Okay, because I know your clothing is not doing justice to your muscles and all that. So, but to have this kind of big arms and broad chest, what kind of exercise do I need to be doing?
Now, the basic exercises are bench press, deadlifts, squats, barbell back squats. Then you talk about your core program, sit-ups and planks and all that. Then you impute your cardio. But the basic exercises, like I mentioned, for your chest, you have your bench press. Either you use your dumbbell or you use your barbell. For your legs, you have your back squats. Either you use your hack squat machine, you use a Smith machine, or you use your plain barbell squats. Then for your general body, your back, your core, your legs, your deadlifts. So if you pick these three routines and you start doing it repeatedly and with proper form and proper progression, you get results. Yes, there are many more exercises. You can't do them all. We can't go into more details, but like these are the basic ones that everybody knows: bench press, barbell back squats or squats, and deadlifts. These are the good muscle builders. They are all compound lifts. They are compound lifts that you can do. When if you're a beginner, start with your body weight first. You have your push-ups, you have your pull-ups, you have your body weight squats, you have your planks, and you have your dips. So that's also a body weight exercise. Your dips. So those are all body weight exercises that you can perform as a beginner. Then before you progress into your compound lifts and all that.
So your big arms and broad chest, does supplement play any role? Or if I continue to progress with this exercise, if my goal is to have big arms, it will just happen? Do I need to supplement at any point?
Yeah, that's when you come back to your diet. Are you eating enough? Are you getting enough nutrients from your food? How's your eating habits? How's your diet like? Are you falling short of your protein intake? That's when you now supplement. Because when it comes to supplements, I'm always very careful when I advise people about supplement, because people tend to overdo. When you tell them, oh, go and get creatine, you tell someone, have you been taking your creatine? Say yes, now it has finished. Creatine, they specify itself 67s. But you see someone finishing 67s in 2 weeks. 67 is like 2 months plus. Understand? Because they just want that result instantly, they tend to overdo it and feel that's how it works. Normally your body produces creatine on its own, but it's not enough because of the high level of fitness activities that you are undergoing. So you now have to supplement it. That's why you have 5 grams of creatine is enough for you, but people tend to take more because they want to get more results. Even protein powder, you have their specifications depending on your goal and your body weight.
So creatine and protein are some of the supplements people take for muscle building, right?
Yes.
So does it mean that without these two, if I don't supplement these two, it's difficult to have those big arms?
No. You can do without the supplements.
You can achieve that.
Yes, you can definitely achieve it.
But it might take time.
Yes, it's not that it will take time, but that's why I always come back to your nutrients. Your body is garbage in, garbage out. What you put in is what you get. So if you don't want to take supplements, are you eating the good fats and oil in your meal? Are you getting your fiber? Are you getting your protein? Are you getting enough calories from your meal? Are you getting those healthy fats and oil? Are you eating fruits? Are you eating vegetables? So if you are doing all that, you don't need supplements. You're already getting that from your food. But if you are falling short, that's when you now fall back to the supplements.
And I see a lot of fitness advice online saying if your goal is to build muscles, you need more protein. Is that true?
Yes. If your goal is to build muscle, you need more protein, because what builds muscle? Protein.
So when those rupture you made mention, it needs protein to fill up new.
Yes. And the funny thing is, your body does not store protein. It just takes what it needs and discard the rest. So you need to. It's not like carbs that are being stored in your body for energy and all that. Your body just takes the protein it needs and the rest is lost. So you have to consume that on a daily. Now your fish, your meat, your nuts, you have protein rich nuts and all that. So you have to take that. But if you're falling short of that, that's when you now go to your protein powder. You get
and this idea of creatine linked to, I've seen so many articles, even some discredit it, that there's no link between creatine and creatinine, which is some waste from kidney functioning.
Yes.
So does it have, from your experience, have you seen anybody taking creatine come down with kidney issue?
No, I haven't.
I
haven't. I've seen people with kidney issues, but They've never told me it's from creatine. It's still a myth.
Okay, still a myth.
Yes, that has not been proven.
Okay.
But if I can say maybe it's a cause of it, maybe it might be due to lack of hydration.
Okay.
Because first of all, creatine makes you drink lots of water. Because what's the function of creatine? Creatine helps you maintain that pump.
Okay.
So it helps your muscle store enough moisture.
Okay.
That makes it look that big.
Okay, look
that
full.
pump. Yeah, that pump you get after your workout. It helps you maintain it. So it helps your body retain more water.
Okay.
And so if you're taking creatine, how are you hydrating yourself? And normally we know that when you don't get proper hydration, your kidney suffers. And you're now taking something that will make you drink more water.
You're not taking more.
So you get the So if you want to say it causes it, it's not directly. You understand?
Yeah. So Coach Timmy, I think I've gained a lot in terms of muscle mobility. So for beginners, somebody who is lost, confused, but somehow is tired always, is feeling sluggish, he thinks he or she is obese, but he wants to quickly get up and start doing something about his fitness and his life. What do you give? What do you tell this person?
First off is set realistic goals for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. There's this article I read. They said plan SMART.
Okay.
SMART.
Yeah.
That is, you set measurable goals.
Yeah.
And all that. So when you set goals, it should be according to your lifestyle. Okay. Are you a 9-to-5er?
Yeah.
Are you a house body? Set realistic goals that will fit into your
lifestyle.
Normal lifestyle, your daily routine. So for someone that is a 9-to-5er, what's the time frame that you can take out from your daily activities to work out? Then work with that time. If you're someone that you just have, before you go home and all that, you come from the office, or you go to the gym and go to the office from the gym, set realistic goals. So get this done. Set your routine. Okay, today I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, with time frames, so that you work with it, and it will help you a lot.
Okay.
And also stop the comparison.
Yeah.
You understand? You don't compare yourself to other people. Even if you and someone started the same time and the person is seeing visible results before you are still getting your result, but probably it's slower.
Yeah.
Everybody's body is different. So don't compare yourself with other people. Just continue pushing, and you see results. You see your results. Don't say, I've been doing this for so long and all. Just be patient with yourself. Remember, it's a lifestyle. It doesn't have a deadline. You're going to do it till you can't do it anymore. You understand? So it's a lifestyle. So work accordingly. If you miss a day, don't beat yourself over it. Make sure you catch up the next day. Don't make it a habit of missing. Make sure I missed yesterday. I'm going to make sure I catch up today and all that. It's a routine that you have to do for a very long time. So back to lifestyle. Also incorporate things that, if you are someone that can't make it to the gym, pick other fitness activities that you can do. You can go swimming. If you are the type of person you're outside always, go to the club, but cut out the alcohol. Instead, do more of dancing, move your body, sweat. That's also incorporating it into your lifestyle. Just make sure you are careful of what you ingest. Understand the alcohol and all that, because you're just pushing yourself 10 steps back. So if you're someone that likes going on walks, sightseeing, hike, go to new places, but use your legs, move, go to new places. If you're a person that likes sports, you play football, you play basketball, you swim, you play long tennis, just pick an activity that is okay with you, because it's not everybody that likes lifting weight, and that's most people have a very low threshold of pain.
Yeah.
You understand? So do other activities that would suit your lifestyle. And if you are aged too, or play with your grandkids, play with your children. You understand? 1 hour playtime. Run around, move. You understand? Move your body. It's okay. And if you do it gradually, you see yourself moving better, sleeping better, being more relaxed and all that. So just do something.
Interesting.
Yes, and also keep records so that you'll be able to track your progress.
Interesting.
Because when you ask people, so how far have you? I don't know. Someone told me yesterday I lost looking lean. The next day someone will still tell you, oh, you are looking like you added. You can't use people's eyes to. So measure yourself, climb on the scale, check your body measurements and all that, and also track your routines, like your sleep routine, your eating habits and all that. Those will tell you if you're making progress or not.
Interesting. And again, you talked about people, our capacity to withstand pain differs.
Yes.
But I want to believe that resilience is a trained skill.
Yes.
I was not born with that. You are not born with that. You learned it as you are in the field, as you're experiencing life. Somehow you learned to adapt to pain.
Yes.
So in terms of fitness, how do you train someone to endure? How do you do that?
Especially beginners.
Yeah.
I currently have someone that cannot even withstand the slightest inconvenience.
Okay.
Once they see you carrying the weight, now they are already scared. So what I do first is I have this talk with you. Like I tell you, this is something new to you.
Yeah.
You are going to prove to yourself that you are not going to run away.
Okay.
You are going to do it. Okay. That is why you are here.
Okay.
So you are going to do it. If I give you this thing, you have to put effort. It's me that would say, okay, this is too heavy for you. Let's reduce it, or let's take an alternative. But don't just give yourself this mental habit of saying, I can't do it without even trying.
Yeah.
Try it first and see. So, and most times when you have that talk with them, you see that they tend to put efforts and all that. So as a beginner, you just try it with body weights first. Make them comfortable with that movement, because it's something very new to them. Some people, once they hear their joints clip, they think it's something serious. My bone, I heard one noise here. So you just train them with body movements and all that, and a lots of encouragement, because it's not easy. Honestly speaking, it's not easy doing something that you're not used to. So trying something new is not easy. So you have to be very encouraging to them. So encourage them, and always start with beginner friendly exercises. Don't overwhelm them with, or don't try to impress them as trainers. And this is going out to trainers. Don't try to impress your new clients with, so you know this one, know this one, come and jump this over this. You understand? So just welcome them. And it's also a way of getting to know your client as a trainer. You know their limitations, you know their capabilities, you know how their body reacts to this certain type of exercise, you know their flexibility and all that. So definitely you start slow with them and walk them into this. Most of them will not even realize when they start carrying heavy weight, like how understand? They see the joy in their face.
So gradual introduction of pain. Just small, keep introducing it until it becomes familiar. Wow, interesting. So I think it's clear. Just start. Get your food ready, get your sleep well. Start.
Set realistic
goals, smart goals, measure always. Timmy would like to welcome you. Thank you again for coming.
Very much, sir.
Thank you for being around on the Ulab show, and soon again we hope you come around again.
No problem. Anytime.
Thank you for staying by and completing this video. But we have another video somewhere on the screen. That will take you deeper into the knowledge that you want that will change your life. So click somewhere on the screen for the next video showing. You will love it. It is about your well-being and the psychology that you need to flourish. This is Ulab, and we are here to make sure that your life gets better. Thank you. So click on it somewhere on the screen, and I'll see you there.